man, this is really living.
We're committed to the art and nothing stop us, not even a train, plane, tractor, all of us as we feel the rhythm inside the marrow of our bones.
Hey guys, Blue Kool-Aid here. Hey, I was checking out these tools again right before I was getting ready to go to bed, and actually seen something. Thought you guys might want to see real quick. It's kind of interesting, actually. But I got you guys back over here at Seeds. I just showed you guys this in my last video, but I'm gonna stop it right there. Okay. Actually, let's let this one keep running. But that's the 12th. Well, we've got some more data. And let me show you something. Let's see here. Stop it right about. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's just reverse it from there. Okay. Now, remember I said that it looked like there was a white big flash of white light there at the end, and there was. Okay. And I was kind of showing you guys what I thought, those filament releases and that secondary one that I showed you on the SDO, that I said probably was a secondary CME. Well, yeah. This is the last capture we get, and then the next one we get is hours later. We don't get any more. It's missing some data is what I'm saying. But we'll go ahead and go to that one real quick. And obviously, guys, you can see that was a CME. No doubt about that. Okay. So we're missing roughly 6 to, see here. Well, at least 10 hours there. Okay. Now we can go over, I tried going over to ISWA, and it's not just here on Seeds. It's actually the data point, which would be Soho. That was not transmitting any data for like 10, 12 hours, at least back to the planet here, back to, the home base, wherever it sends it to. But anyway, we're missing that data, and you can't find it right now on anything. So the data may be gone for good. We may never get to see the beginning and end of this thing. So yeah, and again, this is not Earth facing. I have to say that, okay? But that does look pretty sizable. It's one of the bigger ones, definitely, that we've seen lately. Of course, it's been dead quiet. So when it comes to that, but something else I found interesting, this is something I do typically anyway when I see one, I'll check stereo A also, because this is kind of the direction that thing was fired off into, and I found something pretty stinking interesting. Now, you're not seeing a whole lot here, okay? Now, you do see a little bit of fuzzy area, if you want to call it that, like a bright area. Now, if we go to the previous day, this was on the 12th. Okay, you see those little flashes like glitches. Again, typically I wouldn't think nothing about that. I really wouldn't. Because usually it just ends up being a flaw that happened, just a camera anomaly, which is kind of what it is. But I think this energy that was getting shot off that way is what caused it. And what do I mean by that? Well, when you guys look at this stereo A core 2 here on the Seed site, I'll pause it. It gives you intervals of time, right? Every minutes. See here, that's 24. It shows you every half hour here. Okay, well, when you go over to ISWA and you look at the core 2 from stereo A, you're getting different timestamps. So you're seeing different captures from basically roughly the same time frame, but it's still at different intervals, so you can sometimes see different things. Why am I even bringing this up? Because of, let's see here, let's go to screenshots. Because basically this, okay, that was on the 11th, about halfway through the day. Now, again, I would typically say, hey, yeah, it's a camera anomaly, and this particular one could be like the internal makings of the camera. It just doesn't. This one just didn't look. I don't know. The edges, when it curves like that, just seem to be too smooth for it to actually be some sort of object. So, then what do we do next? Well, look at that. Now that happened just a few hours ago. Okay. I know most people are going to sit here and think that that's UFOs and all that. Well, it was only there for one capture, and you didn't see it on Siege. You had to go to ISWA site and look at it there because of its time interval. It was able to catch it. Okay. But what this could be, most of the time, these are just charged particles hitting the detector. Okay. And it very much could be this. But why I'm showing you this is because if you look at the bright areas, you also have lighter red areas that are showing up all over the place too. So what I'm saying here is I think that Stereo A got pelted basically with these charged ions from that CME. So, and again, inevitably somebody's going to go out there and make a video and say this is some big huge fleet of UFOs or something like that, which I don't think that that's what this is. Okay, I completely 100% believe in UFOs. Okay, but I don't think that that's what this is. With that CME firing off roughly at the same time frame, in the same direction, to me it almost has to be that CME caused this. Okay, it just shot, charged particles at this satellite, and this is how the camera picked it up. So I just wanted to bring that to you guys real quick, and obviously that's a CME, guys. I mean, but it ain't Earth facing, and we've been sitting here talking about the same one. Okay, blowing off the side there, right? And it released. Okay, there it is on that one, releasing. Okay, so I do think that that's where this came from. But I wanted to put that out there so everybody can kind of see, especially about this. I don't want people freaking out about this. There's always a chance I could be wrong, guys. I mean, there's a good chance. Just kidding. But, judging and making, from my research and from what I've learned from watching these things and from what other people have taught me, Scott had told me a long time ago that this was charged particles, because this isn't the first time we've seen this kind of a thing. So I don't think this is not a fleet of UFOs or anything, because there's a couple things, like I said, guys. You got lighter red areas, which would be particles also, but plus the irregularity of the shapes of these things. None of them are matching each other. Okay? I guess it could be debris off of something, but typically when it does this bright stuff, it's charged particles. It's just what it is. So that's just how the camera sees it. So I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. I'll post this up there for you guys to see. So God bless, Yeshua saves, and you can drink this Kool-Aid.